talk to you about some issues. You know, guys, get on the live. Let's talk. I want to talk about issues. There's these perceptions. You know, some men of God. Some men of God. And don't get me wrong. There are good men of God out there. There are good preachers out there. There are good prophets out there. There are good people out there that interpret the Bible very well out there. I'm telling you, some of them just have taken, this whole thing upon themselves, misleading, you know, and I've been a whole research about some people, and they were misguided because they have, they have their, godfathers, they have their prophets, they have people who groom them to become what they are right now. So some of them are very misguided, so they do things out of the blue. They think what they are doing is right, but I'm telling you, God above there. The Lord that I served is watching, and God, it's not like God is quiet. God is not quiet. Everything will come out. Everything will come out. So those of you, misleading people. Some of them, you scamming them out of their earning money. You tell them anything that they want to hear. Just to get offering from them. You want to tell them anything that they want to hear, just to mislead them. You want them to to come to you and give you money. I'm telling you, the end day is coming. The end time is near. And the end time is near. Repent. Repent. How will you tell me that the God above there will give somebody power over your life? God will give you power over my life. No. God is not from your village. God is not from your village. God would never do something like that. God is not from your village. God would never do something like that. Those of you, these black magics, these native doctors, you know, you go out there, take spiritual backings, evil spirit, spirit that God thrown from heaven to the sea. These are the water, are the water powers, and these are the water, evil that got thrown out. You bowing, you bowing to distance, you bowing down to distance. So you feel like you on top of your game, you on top of your game. I'm telling you that God is watching you. God is watching you. And me, a person like me, I'm not buying that. Never. I would never buy that. You know, because I have covenant with God. I have covenant with God, and I have that. I have interacted with God, so I know when God is speaking through someone. I know when God is using using someone to to change others. I know when God is inside someone. I know when the message is right and the message is wrong. Don't use the Bible, just as a cover up and be doing evil. I'm telling you, the thunder that will strike you dead. The thunder that will strike you dead. And if you are living there, you have all the privileges. You scamming people out of their bags, out of their money, and you having all the privileges. So you doing the right thing. I'm telling you, you're deceiving yourself. When God said He wants to deal with you, when God said He wants to deal with you, I'm telling you, all those are the water spirit that you use. You go for. That you using it to destroy innocent souls. Using it to deceive innocent souls. I'm telling you, when God strikes you, God will strike you and those and the water spirit. Those spirits can never save you. Because those spirits, God is against those things, and He throw them from heaven to the sea. That's why they live under the sea. You understand? They don't deserve to live, among human beings, God creatures. They don't deserve to live among God's children. You understand what I'm saying? So if you go for those spirits, and you misleading people, misguiding people, you think you're on top of your game. I'm telling you, God will judge you. God will judge you. You know, I see some people, I see some people, into this life, and I'm telling you that I was telling a guy a couple of days ago that I will be very shocked to see some people that when they're having bell rings, they will be they will be portraying themselves like they want to make it to heaven, like they'll be trying to even join the queue. They'll be trying to join the queue. I will be shocked to see them even try to join the queue because they are evil. Everything they do is evil. These people, what they stand for is evil. You see, what they stand for is evil. And if God opens your eye, to see these people, if God opens your eyes to see these people, you will understand what I'm talking about. If God opens your eye to see these people, you understand what I'm talking about. If God gives you the capacity to see evil in people. If God gives you the capacity to see evil in people, you understand what I'm talking about. I'll be very shocked, to see them trying to queue to make it to heaven, because all the things they did on this earth is totally wrong. It's totally wrong, and they have this perception, this in their mindset, like they will do the wrong things right now, then they will change later. God will forgive them. I'm telling you, my brother, my sister, God will never forgive you. God will never forgive you. There are some things you do, you intentionally sin. You know, you can't tell me that you will take somebody's life, that God is going to forgive you. Never, never. It doesn't happen anywhere. It will never happen. It will never happen. The God I serve will not buy that crap. The God I serve will not buy that crap. So repent today. Leave your evil ways today. Leave your evil ways today, and heaven, you make it to heaven. Leave your evil ways today. The common goal is making it to heaven. We live in, this earth that we live in right now is for God. It's God that created heaven and earth. And God leave us to live on this earth. So if you live on this earth does not belong to you. It doesn't belong to your father. It doesn't belong to your family money. It doesn't belong to the money that you make. God, God owned this earth, and all of us will surely go and account for it. Everything that we do on this earth. That's why when you live a bad life on this earth, you will go to hell. I'm telling you, you will go to hell. Don't let anybody deceive you that if you do the nasty things on this earth, you make it to heaven. I'm telling you, the Bible says we shouldn't judge, but I'm telling you the truth. You would never make it to heaven. Who are you lying to? If people are bribed not to see that you are an evil person, if people are bribed, not to see that you are an evil person, then are you telling me that you are deceiving God? You are deceiving God too? If you're deceiving God too, God doesn't know. You want to tell me that God doesn't know that you are evil? Mhm. To repent, stop deceiving yourself. Repent and stop deceiving yourself. Repent and stop deceiving yourself. Don't fall for these material things on this earth. Don't fall for this, don't fall for these nasty things going on this earth. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for this. When the judgment day comes, you will go there with your mother or with your father. You will go there alone. You stand in front of God alone and account for everything that you've done on this earth. You will stand in front of God alone. You will tell God that you led life with this your friend. You were doing some things and this your friend were advising you. You will account for what you did on earth. So be careful out there. Be careful out there. Those of you that goes to church from Monday to Saturday, Sunday, you know, but you hide and go to you go to the shrine, and you go for those powers, you go and destroy innocent souls, then you go and stand in church and be praying. Those of you that says the shrine small and church small, it makes you strong. I'm telling you, stop deceiving yourself. Stop deceiving yourself. When the heavy bell rings, everybody will leave you. The righteous people will leave you on this earth. You will never make it to heaven. So repent. Listen to these words today and repent.